Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Belarus.
Between Samsung and Toyota, which company do you think is bigger and making more money?
To be honest, our people more familiar with Samsung company per se because first of all, in Russia before and in Ukraine as well, they had a branch and mostly people using Samsung. So I could guess maybe Samsung is doing more income based on their all different businesses they're like handling. But second company, I even not knowing much about this, so...
How about brand image of the two in terms of creativity?
Okay, as I mentioned, the second company I'm not really familiar to. Had enough of time to do research about their marketing or like making some attractive contact to customers. So, but in terms of Samsung, for example, as far as I know, they sometimes do hire foreign actors or models as well. Because some of my friends in Korea, they do this kind of job. And they try to use also technology and like visual reality context.
People in Belarus buy cars from Korean companies like Hyundai or Kia or Toyota, do you think?
We do prefer to buy Kia Motors cars and also Russian people as well. First of all, it's good deal about the price. Second of all, it's like also kind of good design nowadays the Kia is providing. I believe Hyundai is like not really popular cars compared to Kia. Kia is like more foreign orientated market rather than Hyundai.
Kia is more popular.
Yeah, Kia is more popular and also they provide family-orientated cars. So in our country, people prefer mostly some family-orientated cars to travel together around.
So people in Belarus are not familiar with Toyota from Japan?
Honestly, yeah, it's actually also in terms of like territorial location. For example, Russia, Yakutsk, Khabarovsk, and like close cities to Chinese, they're more familiar with Asian culture. But in Belarus, because we're like living so far from Asian countries as well, so we're more close to Germany, Poland, and like mostly people use European brands as the Asian ones. Kia is like the most popular cars.
Which company do you think is bigger and making more money?
I'd say Samsung because it's really international. I don't know. I have a Samsung, so...
You use Galaxy because you are living in Korea?
No, just I'm used to it. It's been at least 10 years I'm using one, so...
Could you talk about Galaxy compared to iPhone?
I am a Samsung team, so I'd say I like Samsung better, but I know iPhone is really, really popular, so maybe not much in Korea. Not that much in Korea compared to other countries.
Can I ask about brand image of the two companies?
An opinion on that, I don't know. It's like a Samsung, but it's great, so am I promoting?
Can you see many cars from Toyota in France?
Yes. Yeah, both are really popular actually. So yeah, there's many.
If you buy your car, would you like to buy it from Toyota?
But I could. I won't buy a car for sure, but if I would, maybe yes.
Where are you from?
Netherlands. I would say Samsung because people buy the phones and fridges and stuff and TVs. But Toyota has cars.
Have you bought something from Samsung?
My washing machine is from Samsung. My phone is iPhone.
Could you tell me why you use iPhone?
I like the software on iPhone. The camera is also very good.
What is needed for Galaxy, do you think?
Maybe they should make the software simpler so it's easier to use for most people. Because now I feel like Android is a bit complicated.
Is Toyota popular in Netherlands?
The cars are popular.
There are many car brands in Europe, so what's the advantage of Toyota, you think?
I would say for how cheap it is, the quality is very reliable.
If you buy a car, would you like to buy it from Toyota or from other European brands?
Personally, I would buy from Volkswagen probably because I just like the German cars more.
Between Samsung and Toyota, which company do you think is bigger and making more money?
I would think Samsung because they have like very diverse kind of activities. Like they produce like cell phones, like a lot of different products, and like Korean table, like really influence. Like Toyota are probably like they also have a lot of influence. But from what I know, like Samsung is really big, and I know like it supports practically like the whole Korean economy.
Then how about the brand image? Samsung and Toyota.
I think like when I think about like Toyota, cars, and that kind of things, I think about Samsung, I'm thinking about like phones for electronical devices, and I feel Samsung is really well known in the world. They have a pretty good brand image, even though they do some problematic things also, but like in the world they're pretty well known.
Have you bought something from Samsung?
Yeah, actually my phone is Samsung and other electronic devices.
Which one is more renowned for its product in France?
I think in France it's more Samsung, but Toyota is more like for a car or something. So like in everyday life it's more Samsung, I think.
If you buy a car, would you like to buy it from Toyota?
I mean, in France I think it's more popular to buy cars like Volkswagen or European cars, I would say, but it's also popular, but I don't think I would buy it from Toyota.
Where are you from?
Austria, Europe. Maybe Samsung. I know about Samsung. There are a lot of mobile phones, washing machines, dishwasher, everything. So I think maybe Samsung.
How about Toyota?
Toyota, I know just the cars. In Austria, there are just the cars and no more.
Then do people in Austria use many cars from Toyota?
Yes, there are a lot of Toyotas in Austria. Yeah.
Is it popular?
Yes, the Primus, all the taxis, Toyota. Some taxis are Toyota, and all the hybrid are mostly from Toyota, I think.
There are many car brands from Europe, so what
Yeah.
advantage of Toyota you think?
I have no car, yes, but I see a lot of Toyotas there.
Have you bought something from Samsung before?
I think no, I have nothing from Samsung. My parents have smartphones from Samsung. My brother and
So you use iPhone.
yes, I have Apple. Yeah.
Can I ask why you use iPhone?
A lot of people have iPhones in Austria and they're so smart. I don't know. They're good.
What do you think what is needed for Samsung Galaxy?
A good camera, and yeah, the Samsung Galaxies are quite expensive, like the iPhone.
Which company do you think is bigger and making more money?
Especially currently, I think that Samsung became much bigger in the world, mostly because of a lot of people who are interested in K-pop industry. They also follow Samsung. So a lot of K-pop idols, a lot of Korean stars have also like collaborations with Samsung. So a lot of young people are buying like Samsung products, and also recently a lot of people think that actually Samsung camera is much better. So especially people who do like photography or YouTube videos, they might prefer Samsung usually. If people who are 30 above, they prefer Toyota and they think that Toyota is more lucrative.
Have you bought something from Samsung?
I do. I have a lot of things from Samsung actually. All of my phones since I was a child, all of them were Samsung. Headphones from Samsung as well. So almost all my gear is from Samsung, I think.
Many people in Europe prefer iPhone, but why do you use Samsung Galaxy?
I think it's half-half to be honest. A lot of my friends are either using Samsung or iPhone or have both. I even have those friends who have like both brands. Before the iPhone launched the USB, so it was easier from other phones to like borrow like the cables and stuff, so it was easier. Especially the Zoom is amazing for the concert people. Recommendation.
Do you think you can see many cars from Toyota in Poland?
I think I do. I think someone even from my family had Toyota, to be honest. But in my family, a lot of people actually had Hyundai.
There are also many cars from Hyundai or Kia in Poland.
Yeah, there are a lot of Hyundai cars in Poland. It's a very popular brand.
What is the advantage of Hyundai or Kia?
From what I remember traveling by this car when I was a child, it was really comfortable. One of the most comfortable cars when you can actually go and feel safe.
How about the brand image of the two companies, do you think?
About the two companies, I think that what I remember and recall from my childhood, for example, Toyota came, they were like always really like cinematographic, really, so it was more towards like older public, I think. And when you see Samsung, because of their usage of currently really popular things, they're usually targeting only youth. So they are trying to make that image a really fresh, really brand which is always towards the youth.
If you buy your car in the future, would you like to buy from Toyota?
I don't know because I haven't been doing a comparison of car brands because I don't have the driving license. So it's hard for me to say.
I think it is Samsung because in my country, in kitchen stuff, everything is like Samsung. So I feel like Samsung is more bigger and more like international.
How about Toyota? It's one of the global car maker.
Yeah, I feel like it's also popular, but if I had to choose, I would choose Samsung.
Have you bought something from Samsung before?
I have in my house some fridge, Samsung.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it's nice.